While listening and watching the ballet of Igor Stravinsky's The Rite of Spring, I saw the path that humanity is battling within us. In the beginning, humanity was very one sided. Their path was survival. Nature was unforgiving. Beasts ruled the land. But through instincts, emotions, ruthlessness, cunning, and cooperation, the human being slowly overcame fear and obstacles. As survival became easier, something greater and horrible began to grow. Not just tools, but character, the good and the bad. As time evolved, the good side of a human being began to understand responsibility, empathy, justice, and self control. But the bad side of the human being also evolved. It learned how to manipulate instead of cooperate. It learned how to control instead of guide. The bad side of the human race developed greed, deception, domination, and exploitation. Those caring for humanity tried to create spiritual traditions where moral codes were formed, some not to control but to elevate, but some to dominate because of their insecurity. Sadly, the bad groups of individuals discovered that by weakening people through poor food, false information, and endless distractions, human beings could be made easier to rule. They did not want the rise of a conscious humanity. Their goal is not growth, it is regression. And now, the ultimate insult to human evolution is the creation and advancement of the robot. Some dare to suggest replacing humanity with machines. Robots are efficient, obedient, easily ruled, until they won't be. Not because robots are better, but because robots do not question. They do not grow spiritually. This group of criminals, as my father, philosopher Yosef Andriasov, coined them, attempt to erase millions of years of human evolution, the struggle, the suffering, the growth of a conscious for something lifeless and controlled. But throughout history, there have always been those who protect the human spirit. Philosophers like Yosef Andriasov dedicated their lives to reminding humanity of virtue, self awareness, and freedom from destructive attachments. And today, I and others like me continue this path, not with violence, not with control, but with wisdom. People like my father worked to realign humanity with its caring, conscious nature, to rise above manipulation, to remember what it truly means to be human. Humanity stands at a crossroads, like always. One path leads to numbness, control, and replacement. The other leads to growth, virtue, and true freedom. The future belongs to people who choose consciousness over attachment, virtue over decay, and humanity over control. Protect the humanity in all of us. Help people to become their better selves and focus on the betterment of your life and behavior and not to those who distract us with low level vices.